I'm really pleased to be catching up with Louise Wilkin, Chairman of Lambourn Carnival Committee, and this must have been quite a stressful year for you guys, figuring out what you can and cannot do.
Yes, it was. I mean, to start with, it seemed that it was just going to be something that would last a month or two, and that it would sort itself out. And it's just developed and become much more of a challenge in that time. And in fact, at the start, we tried to encourage people to think about entering the carnival, and with lockdown, they'd have the time to build their entries and so on. And then it soon became obvious that we weren't going to be able to run carnival nor any of the other events in the festival. You can't have the bands, the flower show's been cancelled, and on it goes. So we thought, well, we better think of a plan B. And we know that already on Carnival Day, a lot of people who don't take part actually in the parade will have a picnic in the garden or a barbecue, and they set themselves up and watch the parade going past. And also we took the example of VE Day, when a lot of people had their tea party, they decorated the houses, and that was quite a success too. So we thought, right, we'll encourage people to do that, to have a picnic or barbecue in the front garden. And we've called it Picnic on the Porch, which I thought was a bit snappy. And so that's just to keep, and we're going to do it actually on Carnival Day, just so as to keep the date there and the fact that it's happening on Carnival Day.
And that's the Sunday, the bank holiday weekend?
That's Sunday the 30th. We thought we'd offer some prizes, just a little bit, just to sort of encourage people a wee bit. So we're going to do, we've got 4 categories, nothing very serious. So if you decorate your house or your garden, that's one category. Fancy dress for a group, it could be any number of people, children, adults, we're not being specific. Or just one person dressing up in fancy dress, so that could be an adult or a child. And we'll go along with that. We haven't quite finalised the prizes or how we're going to do the judging. We will be going around, I think, on the day to see what's happening and to judge the entries. So we're asking people, if you're going to do it and you want to be judged, just to drop us an email. We've got our festival email, lambournfestival@yahoo.com. That's on the posters. So just to let us know your address, so we can make sure we see it and what category that you're entering.
And you'll come and be observed at the appropriate social distance, whatever it is in regulation at that time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And is there a theme for the decorations or the fancy dress?
No, it's just free, whatever you'd like, whatever theme you'd like, really. We've for the parade, we'd already booked 2 local mobile discos to take part in the parade, and so I've been in touch with them, and they're happy. They're going to go around the village.
Okay.
And stop at various spots and play some music. So we thought that would give a little bit of
atmosphere
and some background music. So that will be happening too.
That's great.
Unfortunately, that's really all we can do in the way of for the day. For Carnival, there's nothing. You can't get people together. Carnival is for people to get together, to get in, get on the floats together, meet in the street, watch the parade go past, and it's unlikely that any of that will be allowed by all.
But so you won't have to close the road for the disco guys driving around. They'll just drive around.
No, they'll just drive around. They'll just be in small vehicles. They'll just drive around, and we'll arrange spots where they can park safely, and they'll play their music. There shouldn't be too much traffic anyway on a bank holiday Sunday.
No. Brilliant. So that's the Sunday, the 30th of August. And what have you got?
That's the main activity, if you like, that's taking the place of Carnival for this year.
Yeah, of course. And have you got anything else to occupy people during the summer holidays?
Yes. Well, we've got we've managed to keep a couple of things going. So we've got the Scarecrow competition, which will be judged on the 28th. That's the Friday just before the bank holiday. So they've got a theme for that this year, and it's key workers. And again, because of the social distancing and so on, they're asking people to send a photo in. They're not going to go around and have to open people's gates and so on and risk bumping into people. So that if you want to enter, the information is on our Facebook page, and
Okay.
and people can enter that, and the judging will happen, and the prize is a rosette, and the winner gets a cup as well.
Okay. Okay. And the deadline for entry seems to be the 28th of
28th, yes,
August.
yeah. Then we've also got we're going to run the car treasure hunt, because we thought you could probably do that in a bubble in the car.
Yeah.
So that's good fun. I mean, and not everybody takes part in that, but it's really an entertaining afternoon, and that'll be on the Sunday before the bank holiday, the 23rd. That's basically just that they give you a list of questions to answer. It's some cryptic clues, some things you have to observe. You know, how many swans on the posters, on the signs for the Swan Inn has been one of the questions. You know, and how many lights in this garden. So, but it's sometimes there'll be a light that's hidden. You have to sort of look around, look very carefully, and observe. And as I say, there's some cryptic clues and some anagrams and bits. It's just for fun, but it takes you around the countryside and gets the old brain cells moving a bit. Then we've got the picnic on the porch. We've got the scarecrows, the car treasure hunt, and this year we've got what we're calling the movie challenge.
Okay.
Now, this was inspired by a movie that Tim Peake, the astronaut, did with his children. And it's a little animated film. It's only lasts a few moments, up to a minute or so, and you take some little characters. Tim Peake did it with a dinosaur, and it was what's that film?
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park. In the garden.
Okay.
We've done, my colleague's done one on which again shows on our Facebook page, which is just an orange rolling, with a face just rolling on a table. But all you do is just move. You take lots of little photos, and it makes a little animated film. And
I gather it's quite easy. You just download an app onto your phone, and you follow.
Yes, that's right. Yes,
and it tells you how to do it.
Yes, you have to. The only thing is to know how to download an app.
Yeah.
I'd struggle with that, but most people cope. And the information for that is on our Facebook page.
Okay, brilliant. Well, they're really fun, creative ideas. So
yeah, well, we tried. It's not easy. It's not easy. Oh, we hope as well that the fair might come. We're not certain yet if the restrictions will allow the fair, but we should be able to get the Scarrett's Fair down as well on over the weekend.
Over the bank holiday weekend. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Is there any help you need in the meantime, or the committee's coping with what you're doing?
Yeah, not really at the moment. It's pretty low key stuff, really. We've got together a couple of times on Zoom, and just put our heads together and worked out really the picnic. I came up with the title while I was doing the poster, Picnic on the Porch. And we're just talking it through really and making it up as we go along.
Brilliant. And just to repeat again, the people can contact you either via the Facebook group called Lambourn Carnival and Festival, or
yes.
Your email address is lambourncarnival@yahoo.com.
Lambourn Festival.
Lambourn Festival, sorry.
Yeah. It's lambournfestival@yahoo.com.
Okay.
That's on the poster for the picnic on the porch.
Okay.
And I don't think it's anywhere else, but we could perhaps, I'm not sure how you put it on the Facebook, but we could put it on the Facebook page too, I'm sure.
Yeah, okay, Lovely. Super, well, thank you so much for the update, and well done with you guys for being kind of flexible and rolling with the current situation.
Yeah, well, we just hope that everything will clear up and next year things will come back to some sort of normal, really. It's a difficult thing, I think, for a lot of events and clubs. Will they carry on afterwards? People have got quite into the habit, I have, of staying home, really. It's quite nice. And not having to bother joining committees and working hard. So I just hope anyway that it will be that things will get back into full swing next year.
But Lambourn Carnival has lasted a long time, hasn't it?
Has, yes. It started, I think it was just before the war. Yeah, before the Second World War. Yeah. We've got quite a lot of photos up on the community website page now. And there are some of quite old photos from really older carnivals, and then we've got obviously a lot more photos for the more recent ones. So if anybody's interested, they can get onto the Lambourn community websites.
Okay, okay, lovely. Well, thank you so much, Louise, and
thank you, Penny.
We'll have another chat to catch up nearer the time.
Yes, that would be nice. Yes,
middle of August, just to do another reminder